Did you know that over 400 million people worldwide suffer from urinary incontinence? That's right. This condition affects about 30% of women and 15% of men over the age of 60, impacting not only physical health but also emotional well-being. Sleepless nights, embarrassing moments, and even social isolation are part of the daily life of those dealing with this issue. How many times have you had to stop what you were doing to rush to the bathroom? Or worse, avoided traveling, going out with friends, or participating in special moments for fear of an accident? This situation is frustrating and limits the freedom of those who suffer from the problem. But what if I told you there is a simple, accessible, and effective solution discovered by an 80-year-old renowned urologist? He developed a natural technique capable of permanently combating urinary incontinence, regardless of your age or how long you have been dealing with this issue. It is not about expensive medications or invasive procedures. This method has already transformed the lives of thousands of people worldwide and can change yours too. Stay with me until the end, as I will share an incredible and powerful recipe made with natural ingredients that help regain urinary control safely and quickly. You no longer need to suffer in silence. Before we continue, I have two small requests. First, comment below. I choose to live free. This is not just a phrase, but a commitment to your health and quality of life. Second, share this video with someone who needs this information. Millions of people suffer from this problem without hope, and you can be the bridge to a real solution. What is urinary incontinence, and why does it happen? Urinary incontinence goes beyond a simple accident. It is a symptom that something is not functioning correctly in the body. It occurs when the muscles and nerves responsible for bladder control lose efficiency, which can result from various factors, such as pelvic floor weakening, very common in women after childbirth or during menopause, but it can also affect men. Hormonal changes. A reduction in hormones such as estrogen can compromise the strength and elasticity of bladder tissues. Chronic diseases. Diabetes, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and even obesity can worsen the problem. Natural aging. Over time, pelvic muscles lose strength, making urinary control more difficult. There are different types of urinary incontinence, the main ones being stress incontinence. Urine leakage when coughing, laughing, sneezing, or during physical activities. Urge incontinence. A sudden and intense need to urinate, often without enough time to reach the bathroom. Mixed incontinence. A combination of both types above. Impacts on health and social life. Beyond physical discomfort, urinary incontinence can harm emotional and social health. Studies show that people with this problem are up to 3 times more likely to develop anxiety and depression. This is because the constant fear of an incident can lead to isolation, withdrawal from daily activities, and even difficulties in the workplace. But it doesn't stop there. Frequent urine loss can lead to recurrent urinary tract infections, skin irritation, and, in severe cases, generalized infections. However, the good news is that there are natural, scientifically proven, and accessible solutions that can be easily incorporated into your daily routine. The most common mistakes that worsen urinary incontinence and how to avoid them. If you suffer from this issue, you may be making small mistakes that further aggravate the situation. Correcting these habits is the first step to regaining your quality of life. Mistake. Number 1. Drinking liquids at the wrong times. Many people think that drinking less water reduces urinary frequency, but this is a misconception. Lack of hydration makes urine more acidic and irritating to the bladder, increasing urgency and causing infections. The best strategy is to drink water throughout the day in small amounts and avoid large volumes before bedtime. Mistake number 2. Consuming bladder-irritating foods, coffee, black tea, alcoholic beverages, spicy foods, citrus fruits, and artificial sweeteners can worsen urinary incontinence. Instead, opt for natural foods such as bananas, oats, sweet potatoes, and leafy green vegetables. Swap coffee for calming teas like chamomile or fennel. Dabua. Mistake 3. Not strengthening the pelvic floor. Weak pelvic muscles are one of the main causes of urinary incontinence. Kegel exercises are essential to strengthen this area. To perform them, contract your pelvic floor muscles for 5 seconds, relax for another 5 seconds, and repeat the process 10 to 15 times daily. Mistake number 4. Holding in urine for too long. Avoiding bathroom visits can overload the bladder and increase the risk of infections. Ideally, you should urinate every 2 to 3 hours to retrain your body and prevent extreme urgency episodes. Mistake number 5. Neglecting weight management. Excess weight puts extra pressure on the bladder and pelvic floor, worsening symptoms. Engaging in light physical activities and maintaining a balanced diet can make a big difference. And mistake number 6. Ignoring natural solutions. Many people believe that the only way to treat urinary incontinence is through medication or surgery. But this is not true. There are extremely effective natural alternatives, and I will teach you a powerful recipe to combat this problem. This homemade recipe to eliminate urinary incontinence. This recipe has been used for centuries by ancient cultures to strengthen the bladder and restore urinary control. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, 1 cup of warm water, 250 ml, 1-2 teaspoon of honey, optional. Preparation: blend the pumpkin seeds with the water in a blender for 2 minutes. If desired, strain the mixture. Add honey to soften the taste. Consume immediately. How to consume: drink this beverage every morning on an empty stomach for 2 weeks. After this period, reduce consumption to 3 times a week for maintenance. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, magnesium, and antioxidants, essential for strengthening pelvic muscles and improving bladder function. Conclusion: now that you know how to combat urinary incontinence naturally, I want to hear your opinion. Rate this lesson from 0 to 10 in the comments and let me know which city you are watching from. And remember, healing comes from nature. If you want to dive deeper into this knowledge and discover more about natural remedies, check the link in the description to access exclusive material that can transform your life. Freedom starts with a single step. Have you taken yours today? See you in the next video.